Hey everybody, this is Fiends, and it looks like we got a few minor tweaks on the beta, so let's get into it. Looking at our talents, Cold Heart, you now gain a stack every 2 seconds, causing the next Chains of Ice to deal 417 frost damage, and it stacks up to 20 times, so that's a nice little buff. Before it used to stack every 3 seconds, but now it's every 2 seconds, and you can see my stack at 20. My next Chains of Ice will deal over 8,000 frost damage, so that's pretty good. We now have a new talent, level 58 on the third row. We have Death's Reach, which I believe is still an unholy talent, but now Frost has it. It increases the range of Death Grip by 10 yards, and killing an enemy that yields experience or honor resets the cooldown of the Death Grip. So that's a nice little talent to have if you want to go just spamming Death Reach, Death Grip on everybody instead of Asphyxiate, or if you want to Asphyxiate instead. So now you have a choice between two good talents. Blinding Sheet, I guess someone might choose it, but who knows. Moving down, we have Obliteration. Obliteration got a buff. While Pillar of Frost is active, Frost Strike and Howling Blast always grant Killing Machine and have a 40% chance to generate a rune. So now if you're using Obliteration, it now helps your rotation where you're generating extra runes by using Frost Strike and Howling Blast, and so that'll definitely help, because now you have more runes for more Obliterations, it'll consume the Killing Machine proc, so that's pretty nice. It looks like Death Strike got a little bit of a nerf. It went from healing you for 45% of all damage taken in the last 5 seconds down to 35% of all damage taken in the last 5 seconds, with a minimum 10% of maximum health, and before it was 15% of maximum health, so a little bit of a nerf, but you know, it's not too bad, it's not the end of the world. I just want to go over some global cooldowns. Some of these have always been off global cooldown, but we do have a few spells off of global cooldown. Some classes, all their spells are on global cooldown. You play a Ret Valley, they have like one spell that's off the global cooldown, so we have a few. So I'll just go over them real quick. Icebound Fortitude, not on global cooldown. Death's Advance, not on global cooldown. Your Anti-Magic Shell is not on global cooldown. Your Mind Freeze is not on global cooldown. Check this out, your Death Pack is also not on the global cooldown. So if you're in trouble, just hit that button and boom, you get 50% health. Definitely a lifesaver right there, especially not being on the global cooldown. Looks like we also have some new Azurite talents on the armor. It looks like we got something called Gemhide, which is a passive. When dealt damage greater than 10% of your maximum health, you gain 67 avoidance and 296 armor for 10 seconds. So that's not bad. So it looks like if you get hit hard, you get some avoidance and some more armor, beef you up a little bit. We also have Frozen Tempest. Your Remorseless Winter deals an additional 112 damage. And the first time Remorseless Winter deals damage to 3 different enemies, you gain Rhyme. So that's pretty good. It's 112 damage, I believe, every second. And these talents do stack, because I have this on my helmet, and I also have this on my shoulders. And looking at my Remorseless Winter, it now deals almost 4,500 frost damage over 8 seconds. And before I picked these two talents, it was about 2,000. So it went up a lot. It doubled the damage of my Remorseless Winter, so that's pretty cool. So you definitely get more damage from Remorseless Winter, definitely have more AoE, that's good. Another talent, Azurite, Armor Talent, Self-Reliance. While no enemies are within 20 yards, you heal for 212 health every 3 seconds. So that's interesting. So now if you run away, or you're not near anybody, you'll get some heals, so that's pretty good. So yeah, so we got some little tweaks, some little changes here and there. And yeah, so we'll see what happens in the future. See if we keep getting some few changes, making the class a little better. Definitely helps having some spells off of global cooldown, and also having more damage to the Remorseless Winter. Alright, so that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you later.